Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about the next peak within the 444 portal. So ever since April 4th, we have been able to access the most profound and magical energies to accelerate our growth and ascension, as well as the collective growth and ascension. This portal opens from April 4th until April 22nd, and there's 2 days within the portal that are peaks. So April 13th and April 22nd are also 444 days. A 444 day is where the numbers numerologically add up to 444. So April is the 4th month, 13 adds to 4, and 2020 adds to 4, and the same goes for April 22nd. So I've made a video before about the specific portal in general with a primary focus on April 4th. And now that we're getting a little bit closer to April 13th, I've been receiving a lot of downloads about what this specific peak means for the collective and for us individually. So during this video, I'm going to be communicating that to you. If you're new to portals, or if the 444 portal was the first portal that you've ever heard of or experienced, a portal is essentially an energetic gateway into higher dimensions, which means you're able to tap into higher frequency energies from the crystalline center of the earth as well as the cosmos, and ground them into your body, and then act in accordance to these high frequencies. So you may have noticed, if you were paying attention to the portal on April 4th, there was so much high frequency energy. Everybody was receiving downloads. The sun was sending these flashes and flares to assist in our awakening, and everything was so beautiful, and we all came together with like a global meditation towards the end of the night, and it literally shifted timelines and opened new timelines up to Earth. So this is just a little fragment of the potentiality of portal days. When multiple people who are awakened are tuned into one energy, we have the ability to shift timelines and to accelerate our individual and collective growth. So I'm going to go into a little bit of the information specific to the April 13th portal. So the first thing that I did want to talk about is how this portal is on the exact same day as Easter Monday. So I'm not religious, I'm very spiritual and conscious minded. However, we do need to consider the fact that Jesus is an ascended master, much like Kuan Yin or Mother Mary or Serapis Bey, etc. There's so many ascended masters, right? And so those stories that occurred through Easter, though have been misconceived and misperceived for so long, are still true. The initial, not other people's perspectives of them, but what happened. So this portal coincides with resurrection energies, and what the resurrection actually means is an awakening. This is a rebirth of consciousness, a rebirth of Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness is our higher dimensional consciousness, our highest self. So on this portal, because it is on the same day, we will be receiving very, very high frequency ascension codes. If you watched any of my other videos, I posted a video about 2 days ago about ascension codes from the sun, and I'll put a link to that in the bio below if you want more information on that. But I received a dream that was showing me that on this portal, the sun is going to be even more supercharged than any other day. It is going to be sending these ascension codes or light codes down into our bodies so that we can ascend and allow our Christed energies to descend into matter, into our bodies. These light codes that come from the sun come through our pineal gland or other chakras, as I've been learning recently, to activate us and allow us to hold and maintain higher frequencies. So with it being on the same day as the resurrection, we're going to be receiving these powerful resurrection codes to resurrect our highest selves, to resurrect our completely, fully conscious minds. That is what's happening on this day. This is the energies that are available on this day if you choose to tune into them. And it was 444, as I said that, so that's very, very profound. So the sun will be sending these codes, as well as if it's not a sunny day where you live on this day, that doesn't mean you can't receive these codes. All you have to do is choose to tune into the sun by saying, Sun, please send me your codes of light. Please send me the codes of ascension. Please send me your light codes so that I can activate and accelerate my growth and become my fullest, highest self in the physical. We're learning through this portal that, we are source, that we are God. And if God isn't the word that you choose, please remove it and put in source, creator, universe, all that is, whatever works for you. We're learning that we are that. We're learning that we are extensions of that and that we are not separate from that whatsoever. I had an experience where I was in an ascension chamber of light via the Pleiadians, and I saw this vision of being in the central sun. And if you did my meditation, I explained this, and how everything outside of the sun is all interconnected with a golden web. And we're waking up to this during this portal. This is the point of this portal, is to activate us to our highest potentialities. And the point of these ascension resurrection codes coming in is to also wake us up to this grand knowingness that we are source and that we are all source, that there's not one person that is on this planet right now that isn't a divine expression of source. There might be some people who've forgotten this a lot more than others, but everybody is an expression of source, and that's what's coming in, especially with the April 13th 444 portal. Another really profound part of this portal is it's all about ascension. And ascension, if you're unclear what that means, or if you've had your vision of ascension misperceived by religion or other people or stories, ascension is essentially us becoming the most highest dimensional versions of ourself. It is ascending up in frequency to being the utmost frequency that we possibly can. At point of ascension, you get the choice. You get the choice to allow your entire body to form into light and go into the higher dimensions, or you get the chance to be ascended in body, in planet, and serve and give to everybody else on this planet. And that is what we're waking up to with this portal, and especially through these April 13th energies. We're waking up to the ability that, we can reach these high conscious energies, we can ground them in our body, and then we can use those to serve. We're waking up to our divine blueprints, right? That was a big part of April 4th, is remembering our divine blueprints, and it is in so many of our divine blueprints to be for in-body ascension. I was giving Reiki to Gaia a few weeks ago, and she was telling me through a channeled message how many of us within 6 months from that time, which is November, that many of us will be ascended masters on Earth, and that is completely possible. I've also received the message last week after a very powerful galactic activation that a lot of us have the ability to tap into ascension on Monday and feel what it feels like to be ascended. A lot of us actually have the opportunity to ascend on Monday, which is profound, and there's not human words to explain how incredible that is. So on this portal, what I'm getting to is that you're going to be learning a lot more about ascension, receiving downloads, receiving your mission. You also get the ability to connect to ascended masters so powerfully on this day. Much like the 444 portal, where we had very high frequency angelics and galactics, the 13th is more focused on ascended masters, as we're learning that we are becoming ascended masters. We can now learn from the ascended masters in a very profound and different way than we've ever been able to before. The frequencies that are going to be coming in with this portal are going to allow us to completely connect to them using our clairaudience, clairvoyance, whatever your form of connection to your guides is. Use that on April 13th to connect to ascended masters. Some different ascended masters you can connect to and what they can do for you is Lord Shiva can help you transcend, which is what we're trying to do here. Brigid can help you have inner strength. Lady Venus can help you receive downloads and insights. Lady Portia can align you to divine plan. Lady Nada can help you open your heart and choose love. Mother Mary can help you teach, awaken, and learn unconditional love. Kuan Yin can teach you compassion without having and needing external reality. Serapis Bey can completely guide you on Ascension. Green Terra can help you protect and cut all cords to the old paradigm. And of course, you can call upon Ascended Master Jesus Christ this day. And I know myself, I had so many blocks about the idea of Jesus or calling on him because my perception was so miscued from religion or from other people and such. So then I thought, I can't call upon this person, it's not even real. But it's totally real, and he's there to help us learn forgiveness, ascension, and unconditional love. So he can also teach you about this resurrection, because the next part that I'm going to go into is a dream that I had that correlates to the frequencies available on April 13th. So I asked in my dream state to go to Ascended Master Jesus Christ Ascended Master Retreat, learn about the resurrection energies and how they connect to the 444 portal. So what I was shown was Jesus was in another person's body, because I had that physical limitation of like the miscued, misperceived conception, so my mind couldn't allow me to wake up and see that. So I had him be in a different spiritual teacher's body, showing me a solar flash, showing me essentially the sky going dark, a big like orange sun, and then another sun that was like eclipsing. And so what I took from that dream was that the April 13th resurrection energies in correlation to the portal is that we have the ability to totally receive ascension codes from the sun and accelerate the ascension of the planet a lot. Like, we have the ability to bring in and manifest and bring energy towards solar events that help us ascend and help the planet ascend as well. So during this portal, there's a heavy focus on the sun and a heavy focus on receiving ascension codes. So you can do this very simply. So I'm going to teach you a technique for receiving ascension codes from the sun now, because I feel like this is the biggest part of this portal. Again, if you're somewhere where there isn't a sun, for me on the 444 portal on April 4th, there wasn't sun, and I was like, but then I was like, I can still connect to the sun. It's just an illusion that you can. And so either look at the sun with your eyes closed or visualize the sun and intend to receive the codes. What you can do is open your pineal gland. So I do this by picturing it opening this way and then opening this way so that it's wide open. And I intend for all the codes to come in, like I pull them into my third eye. And you can do this with any chakra if you'd like. The third eye filters multidimensional information quickly, but all of your chakras are also receiving these multidimensional codes and information, but that's just a little technique to be able to do that. And the last thing that I wanted to mention about the April 13th portal is that it's your rebirth, right? It's your own individual rebirth. You have the opportunity to tap into how you would like your life to be, how you would love your life to look, how you want to live, what you want to live in, everything, how you would like to design your life. You have the ability to tap into that on April 13th and consciously choose and intend to create that. You can write it down, you can visualize it, you can just intend for it to happen, but you can use the powerful manifestation abilities for designing your new life and rebirth on this day. So profound. So just a quick summary of the most important things that you need to know about the April 13th portal. It's high ascension codes from the sun, allowing our physical bodies to receive higher frequency energies. Second of all, it correlates with resurrection energies, which is allowing us to rebirth and ascend. Thirdly, you can connect to ascended masters much more easily than ever before. And 4, you have the ability to create and design your life in accordance to how you would like. And this is not just your life, this is the entire world and collective's life. If you're really interested in these portals and you're really committed to your own spiritual growth, I have a 444 portal course that you can still enroll in. This course has over 18 lessons, I think, but I'm going to be adding a few today 2 meditations, and about 5 or 6 worksheets that you can work through. And it has so much information about how you can really deeply connect to your higher guides, how you can activate your Ka channels, and your Ka is your light body, how you can activate this to receive high frequencies. Interestingly enough, Jesus was born to awakened parents, so his Ka channels were already running. But you have the ability with this course to open this Ka energy, this Ka portal, to receive higher frequency energies on this portal day. I also teach you a lot about choosing love over fear, which is really, really important. And you just get the ability to receive so many activations and downloads, and it just accelerates your life completely. I know a lot of the people who've taken this course have been saying that there's so much information and it's accelerated their journey so much. So if you're interested in purchasing that course, I'll leave a link in the description box below to my Etsy where you can purchase that. But if you do send me a direct message on Instagram, I can give you a discounted price. So I'll also leave my Instagram in the bio below. So I really hope you enjoy this portal, and I would love to know how you experience this portal. So feel free to leave a comment below. Peace.